Hi, my name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator. And today for Workshop Wednesday, we're going to start our conversation talking about the technical designer. There's a lot of roles that make up our fashion industry. There's apparel designers, pattern makers, production managers, inventory planners, all kinds of people. But the technical designer is a very unique role. For some people, depending on the size of the company that you work for, you may be doing some of these technical design roles as a part of your job, as an apparel designer or even as a pattern maker. But the technical design function is really specific. And there's a reason why we decided that we wanted to start with this particular job first in explaining this to you in the fashion industry. The real reason why we really wanted to share this with you first is because this is one of the very few jobs that you can work remotely. And this is a really exciting one where you can really support a lot of different kinds of brands with this kind of work in a variety of different ways from a distance. And during this day and age, that's so, so important. So one of the things that we wanted to do was to take a few weeks to unpack the technical design position and walk through on our Gerber technology platform how you can work digitally in this very unique role within the fashion industry. So what is a technical designer? A technical designer is someone who works very closely with all of the cross-functional teams in a fashion design office. So they're working with the apparel designers, they're working with the fit models, they're working with sometimes production managers, and definitely the team that works in factories and overseas. Sometimes they're working on the patterns or tweaking patterns that have come from various factories, or sometimes they're creating them themselves. Because I've also done the work of a technical designer, there's times whenever the technical designer will also work on creating what we call the pattern blocks. And so they are basically the keeper of the fit of the style or a group of styles for a brand. And so they actually help make sure that you've got a consistent feel whenever you try on the clothes. Have you ever had that feeling whenever you go shopping or you now are having things delivered to your front door where you tried on a pair of pants from one brand and then you ordered it in the same size from another brand and it didn't work? Remember how frustrating that was? You're like, well, then what size am I here? And who was this made for? And, the cut is really different, or the fit is different, or my hips, or the length of my legs, or the size of my, ankles or knees or whatever, this pant doesn't work anymore. And so this is an opportunity for the technical designer, right? To help with the fit, to make sure the fit of the garment is absolutely right and it's consistent. So, they don't work from brand to brand necessarily, though we wish they did. But they do work with individual brands to kind of create that cutting edge experience of superior fit and a product that's executed at a high level. So a lot of times technical designers will take an active role in what we call the technical package. And so they'll go through each individual page of the technical package at times, depending on the company you work for. And they will help bring that initial inspired garment to life. They do things like calling out all of the construction details. They may take time to look at the inspiration of the garment and how that may inspire the fit, or how the fabric selection may change the way that the pattern needs to be made. There are a lot of different ways that the technical designer may actually help to support the creation of a new garment coming to life. There's also an opportunity where sometimes, they need to work on things like we call it the bill of materials. And the bill of materials is really where we list out all the different trim that's included to make that style a reality. So it may be the bill of materials, or it may be what we call the point of measure. This is all the specifications it takes to actually, what are all of those measurements anyway in order to get the perfect fit, to get the perfect shoulder, to get the perfect body length, to get that perfect body circumference. What does that really need to feel like? And if we want to get a certain attitude in the garment, or, a certain ease in the garment, What do we need to do in order to make that a reality? And the technical designer has a skill set and the know-how to make that happen. So what we're going to do over the next few weeks is we're going to take you through the technical package, and we're going to actually take you through the technical package on a platform that is offered by Gerber Technology. It's called Unique PLM. We're going to go page by page of the technical package and unpack for you what it takes for the technical designer to do their job. Now, I will tell you, when I used to work as an apparel designer at American Eagle Outfitters, or, at places like QVC, when I did that work with global brands, those were times when I actually did a lot of work that may have appeared to be very similar to some of what I'm about to describe to you right now. So a lot of the call outs and inspiration pages and label diagrams and all the different things that go into making sure that the style comes out correctly. A lot of those things are things that I would do as an apparel designer, working on these various places. So just because, the title is apparel designer or technical designer, don't think that this is not relevant to you. Tech packs are relevant really to everyone. So at some point during the process of creating a garment, you will see a tech pack. So what we're going to do over the next few weeks is to take you through the role of the technical designer and unpack for you a bit more about what it is that they do and how it is that they do it. But we're also going to take the time to go page by page over the Gerber Technology platform in Unique PLM to be able to describe to you how that happens. So just note, we're just going to be able to give you just a quick snapshot of what it will take. But we definitely want to make sure that we give you a good overview over this particular series, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So again, what is a technical designer? Technical designer, in a nutshell, is the kind of role within a fashion company that really makes sure that the product comes to life seamlessly. Pun intended, right? So this is an opportunity for the technical designer to really take the helm, the lead in the communication between what's intended from the apparel designers and what they want to get across. They may have a really quick hand sketch or a really neat idea, but they're not really sure how to make that come to life. And then being able to translate that to whatever factory partner or pattern maker, or maybe they'll do the initial pattern, to be able to make that garment come to life. So it's so important that this technical designer has real tangible skills. That they understand how patterns work. It's key for them to understand how to correct a pattern and what to do to make a fit improve. It's very important also for a technical designer to be able to communicate clearly with all of their team partners. And so if that sounds like you, or if you sound like someone who you may think would be interested in something like this, you should definitely take a listen to the rest of these talks that we're having in this series for Workshop Wednesday. I think you'd really enjoy it. So we're going to dig deeper into this particular session, and we'll keep you guys posted on what's coming up. But this first session, this first opportunity is really going to be about, focusing on this technical design role. During this pandemic, it's been so important for us to be able to identify jobs within the fashion industry that are prime for remote location. And this is one of those roles. Whenever you have a system like Unique PLM, where all of your information lives in a digital platform, you can design, in Adobe Illustrator. You can bring those designs into your product lifecycle management platform. You can build out all of your technical packages with your inspiration and your style and your color palettes. You can talk about all of the bill of materials and all of the label diagrams that need to be included. You can communicate seamlessly with all of your partners in real time in the platform. It really does all the work for you. And so this is a really exciting opportunity for us to kind of share with you. If you've got any of these technical skills and you think that this is a good fit for you, we would love for you to first watch the videos. This is like a free way to find out if this is a good fit for what you could be doing. And then, as we introduce more workshops that allow a deeper dive into how to build a tech pack, how to use the product lifecycle management software, all of these things are things that will help you get a job. You know, these are things that people are looking to do in our industry. And it's been a very difficult year. But truthfully, this is a time when it's so important to be able to work digitally, and people value those skills. And so we are very interested in supporting you if that's something that you really want to do. But we know that this industry is going more and more digital every single day, and it's going to be difficult to do what we do without these resources, without this technology going forward, especially in this climate. So, you know, we want you guys to get a chance to stay tuned for the technical design series. And I think you'll find a lot of value out of this group of classes and lessons that we're offering on our YouTube channel. So again, guys, thanks so much for joining us. We will be digging deep into the next topic of this series, really going through the technical package. So I will introduce you the platform and the tech pack all in one. And I think you're really going to have a great time going through that with us. So if you're looking for us anywhere, we've got all of our information available. You can reach out to us on all of our platforms and email, and we will catch up with you guys soon. Thanks.